Okay, so this is our classroom orientation. Our agenda are the following, no? Online platform, all about LMS, the subject matter. So we will use the syllabus. Of course, we have the laboratory guidelines and the online code of conduct. So let's go first to our LMS. Okay, so I think you're already familiar with our LMS. Now we have some contents. So I hope you navigate this all already, no? We have here the welcome. We have the course facilitator. So for the course facilitator, I want to highlight lang my email address. So you will use this one, makilingrebecca@uminano.edu.ph. My consultation is by appointment. So do not use the email ad nga sa ating LMS katong Makiling. Ay, hindi ko na yan gina-open. So I usually open this one. So if ever you will email me, so you just use this makilingrebecca@uminano.edu.ph. So we have our course description. Ano ba ito? Business transaction and system design and development. Okay. Course outcome. We have two course outcome. First one is demonstrate understanding on the use of technology in accounting information system. The second is prepare financial reports using Quickbooks and Microsoft Excel. Okay. And then, our course syllabus here. So, i-open natin. So, subject matter using our course syllabus. Okay. This is our course syllabus. So, this is a 3-unit subject. So, if it is offline or yung classroom platform, we have 2 hours lecture and 6 hours laboratory per week. And this is only 3 units. And then online man tayo, so we can do our synchronous at least once per week. We can do that one, no? Pwede tayo isa lang nga synchronous per week. So usually our synchronous is every Tuesday. Okay? If ma-discuss natin lahat yung mga discussions, no, yung sa lecture, pwede na tayo hindi mag-synchronous if ever matapos. Pero kung hindi pa matapos, we can have the once synchronous every week. Okay? So these are your coverage for the first, second, third, and fourth examination. So, overview of transaction processing and enterprise resource planning. Second is relational database. Third is e-business, electronic business value. The fourth is the SDLC, system analysis. So, yun ang ating mga topics for this course. And then, kasi we have lecture and laboratory. For our lecture, yun ang ating lecture. Ang ating laboratory, we have the Excel and the Quickbooks. So, ito yung checklist natin, no? We have also a hands-on exam in Excel for relative reference, absolute reference, VLOOKUP, and if function. But this is on the second term na. For your Quickbooks, these are your competencies na you need to acquire. You know how to update company information, the chart of account, customer list, vendor list, the property, plant, and equipment payroll, purchases, bills and inventories, vendor sales, invoices, payment from customer, etc. until to generating the reports. Okay? But before that, kailangan i-download ninyo ang ating Quickbooks. Pero hindi ko pa nalagay sa inyong classroom, but I have already here in the 6:30. Meron tayong final project na ano, later I will put this in your classroom, no? You have to download your Quickbooks. So you have three options. First option is the cracked version of your QuickBooks. This is 2015 and you may also use 2018. Later, I will also put this in your classroom. No? So, pwede nyo i-crack version. Kung hindi mag-function si crack version, you can download there in the QuickBooks talaga. But before you will download it, dapat, kasi 30 days trial free version yan, this one. Dapat, doon na sa ating laboratory schedule. If unsuccessful dito in the crack version, you can go in this 30 days free trial version, but you will only download this if you have your QuickBooks manual and during our laboratory time na. Our laboratory time is second term. So anong date yan? August, September, October, November. So you can already download this in October or November. If hindi successful, so make sure ito muna, no? So para at least pagdating na natin ng QuickBooks, hindi na tayo magka-problema. So you will download the crack version. Try to download the 2018 first. Kasi nagka-problema yung students sa 2015, pero 2018 I think wala. So pwede kayo dito. Kung unsuccessful, you can use this one. Unsuccessful pa rin, dito na tayo sa 30 days free trial version. Okay? Else. For the Excel, yung Excel natin dito, meron tayong mga lessons. No? Usually, ito yung mga lessons for Excel. Mga relative reference, absolute reference, the logical, the lookup, the pivot table, ano pa ba? Mura na siya, no? So, that's for your Excel. You will download the 2010 or 2015 na Excel. Pwede. So, you have your help desk contact. If may mga problems, you can contact them. You have also your Blackboard LMS tutorial. I think, nagka-problema ito kanina sa mga students. So, hindi gumana. And then, categorized na tayo. We have the unit learning outcome per week. Week 1 to week 3. This one is week 4 to 5, week 6 to 7, week 8 to 9. Okay. So, in your unit learning outcome 1, I hope you already view this, no? Kahapon, virtual classroom orientation. We have our open forum. Ito yung mga instructions, no? Nilagay natin ng mga instructions. Okay. And you can also ask questions here, the Q&A. Pwede kayong mag-add. Mag-add lang kayo ng forum. You add new discussions. If you have some questions on instructions, question on the topics, you can add here in the open forum. We have also an attendance every Tuesday and Friday. We have our password, I love accounting. Attendance is part of your recitation. Lagay ko na lang, no, para clear ang students. This is part of recitation. Then I will put some grade and 5 points ito. Usually, 5 points yan siya during our laboratory. And 2 points during our lecture. 5 na lang natin yan. Anyway, I can edit that using, manual edit tayo sa Excel. Okay. So, that's our attendance, part of recitation. And then, given na yung assignment natin, may nag-submit na. And then, you have your research. Okay. Actually, naana akong mga interactive content here for our discussion. Hindi ko muna ipa-view sa inyo, ha? So, we have the data processing system and we have the ERP modules. Last time, I put the discussion in the open forum, pero now, I use interactive content, no, for the discussions. If you will click this one, na-publish kami sa inyo, ha? Meron tayong mga discussions about TPS. Already discussed this. And then there are questions, no? You can only view this one. Kailangan talaga mag-view ninyo, no? More ako na yung nag-discuss. No? Mag-klase good siya. Just like the classroom. And then there are questions there na you need to answer. There are some questions there na you need to answer. There are some questions there that you need to answer.
Overview of transaction.
Your
Pagdating
learnings
dito,
and
you
your
just click this
studying.
one. Ano siya, na yung mga questions there na you need to answer. And that question is part of your recitation. Part of the recitation yan, so you need to answer it. So, data processing system, and then for week 1 to 3, ito na yung coverage natin for our first exam. So, data processing system, ERP modules ko. Given na, hindi ko muna yan ipakita sa students. Then, after that, after viewing the data processing and ERP modules, you have your quiz for week 1 to 3, data processing and ERP. So, hindi pa rin yan ma-view. You can only view that one after you will done with this, no? Kasi meron tayong restrictions. So, restrict natin yan if you are done with the discussion for the data processing and the ERP module. So, you can already view. Ito na yung activity natin for the week 1 to week 3. So, we have one assignment, we have one research, we have quiz, and we have also some recitation there in your interactive content. So, I hope klaro na siya. Let's go to the grading system of ACC 214. Okay. This is your grading system. The grading system is composed of lectures 40% and laboratory 60%. This anchored and modified based on the syllabus. So, course discussion exercises 40%. Yung normal na, yung mga category, no? We have the recitation 10%, we have the quizzes 10%, ano pa ba? Quizzes 10%, recitation 10%, assignment 5%, and research, which is 15%, total of 40% yan. Okay? So, we have first formative assessment, second formative, third, and then we have your final examination, 30%. So, total of 100. You will multiply it with 40%. Okay? So, mas konti yung score for your lecture compared to your laboratory, which is 60%. For our laboratory, we have Excel activity, so composition ng 60%, 30%, and you have your Quickbooks 70%. So, total of 100, multiply it with 60. So, add mo yan, so total of 100%. So, ito yung grading system natin, no? So, if you will also look that in your, naapo na siya dali. Okay, ito. Ito yung class participation natin, assignment, quizzes, 10, 15, 100%. So, we have your practice set, 60-40 di ay, sorry, 60-40 di ay. So, kung 60-40 na siya, so, Excel natin is 40. Lahi man. And then, this is 60. Si Quickbooks ang ating 60. So, Excel activity 40, Quickbooks is 60%, total of 100, so multiply with 60%. So, do not assume, no? Malaki yung ating lecture, malaki na yung grade mo. So, take note of your laboratory, which is 60%. Mas malaki ang laboratory natin compared to your lecture. Pero, dili ko magkumpiyansa in your lecture. Okay. Ano pa ba? ACC laboratory guidelines. Okay, ito. You have your Excel, lesson 1 to 6 tayo for ACC 214. Meron tayong syllabus. You just look it in the syllabus. Requirements here, you need to download Excel 2010 or 2016. And then, for the Quickbooks, you buy or borrow Quickbooks manual. As early as possible, mag-borrow or mag-buy na kayo for your Quickbooks manual para in case we will have our laboratory, hindi na magka-problema. And this composed of part 1 and part 2. You will also required to download the QB crack. Refer to the LMS link. No? Later, I will put that in your classroom. So, kailangan i-download mo na siya kahit na wala pa tayong laboratory. So, take note, our laboratory would be in our second term. Pero, make sure nga you already buy, you have already borrow, or you have already download the QB para when we will go to our laboratory, hindi na tayo magka-problema. And then, ito, this is very important. No computers or laptops are advised to drop. Advise you to drop the subject as per management. So, kindly type there in the chat box if you have your computer or not. No? Yes, if you have. No, if you don't have you don't have computer or laptops. So, yes, if you have. Yes, if. Okay, very good. By nag-yes. Say, it is mandated talaga, advised by the management, no? As per Ma'am Ditoya, as per GED. No, you need to drop the subject if you don't have computer or laptops kasi magka-problema tayo here in Quickbooks. As early as possible, kailangan mag-buy na tayo or mag-borrow yung Quickbooks natin, or we can download the Quickbooks. So, if you want to buy the Quickbooks, if you plan to buy the Quickbooks, ano ba? Kailangan, titingnan natin kung pila mag-order, no? But if you want to borrow, walang problema, no? Just borrow. Kasi kailangan i-order pa ito, yung mag-buy. Kasi, ha? Hindi na lang natin siya ibutang sa ating Open LMS na magawa ako ng new discussion here. Those who are willing to buy the Quickbooks para lang ma-monitor natin. Please post ano ba? Post buy na lang. If you want to buy Quickbooks. So, maning subject. Ay, 6:30 man ako na. Balik ha. Dapat dito sa ating 1:30. Maglagay tayo para we can monitor ilang copy ang ibigay ng author, no? Ang i-produce ng author. Message or post. Post na lang, post. Message buy if you are willing to buy the QB manual. I'm not sure the price, pero wala nakabot og 300, no? 200 plus. So, if you want to buy the QB manual, so just message or post here, buy if you are willing to buy the QB manual. But if you want to borrow, okay lang na siya, wala gyud na siya, dili gyud gina-require nga you need to buy. Ang purpose lang talaga dito is you have your Quickbooks manual. You have your Quickbooks manual, so either buy or borrow your Quickbooks manual. So just post message buy if you are willing to buy. Huh? Okay. No computers or laptops are advised to drop. Tingnan natin. Yes. So, meaning to say you have your laptop. Very good. But, I need some proof that you have your laptop. So, I will post additional here. Additional posting here. Proof. Just a proof that you have computer and laptop. Kailangan ng selfie. Post your selfie with your computer. Anyway, ako lang makakita niyan. So, hanggang September 15 tayo. September 15. Okay, lagyan natin ng grade ito. 30. September 15. Okay. Kailangan meron tayong proof that you have your computer or laptop as early as possible so I can monitor already, no? Even wala pa tayong laboratory. Okay, nakalagay na siya. So that's it. Ano pa? Okay. Let's go back. Ayan ha. So, mamaya ko na yan ilagay yung mga interactive content. So, suggested book reference, we will be using Romney ebook. Meron tayong ebook nito. And we have also Balsan, McGraw-Hill, and Campbell. So, you can have some, you can also look this one on tutorial for Campbell. So, that's your suggested book reference. So, ano pala ito kasi hindi lang kang Romney, may Balsan tayo because of e-business. So, we will be using Romney and Balsan. Ano pa ba? Next agenda is your ng laboratory guidance. Online code of conduct. Let's go to the online code of conduct. Okay. Of course, we are mandated with guided with our vision and mission, no? Values of the University of Mindanao. So, guided tayo, anchored tayo doon, no? So, this is our vision of the University of Mindanao. By 2022, a globally recognized institution providing quality, affordable, and open education. So, that would be next year. Specific ang ating vision. So, we want to be globalized, no, or globally recognized. I think ma-achieve natin dito, no, because of our LMS and may have already students from abroad, no, from Dubai, from different countries. Because of our LMS, they can already enroll with us, no? Kahit hindi sila taga Davao. So, yeah, maano natin ito. And of course, we have also the, ano yun, yung mga exchange students. No? So, ma-achieve yan ng UM. Our mission is provide dynamic and supportive academic environment through the highest standard of instruction. We have also research and extension in a non-sectarian institution committed to democratizing access to education. That's our vision and mission of the university. And it is also emphasized during your, na-emphasize din siya during your virtual classroom orientation. I hope you attend this one. So, or kung wala pa mo naka-attend, you can view that, no? Recorded man yan, yung virtual classroom orientation. So, please, tanawa na ninyo. Kasi, specific talaga doon sa, yung SAU natin, no? Yung in charge na si Ma'am Afredon, ano yan, kalimutan ko yung aplyado niya. So, kailangan ma-achieve natin yun. No? And then, online kasi tayo. Kailangan, kahit online tayo, we have these characteristics of the core values. So, dala-dala natin yung core value ng university kahit online ba yan or classroom ba yan. So, we have our 4 core values: excellence, honesty, and integrity, innovation, and teamwork. Okay, ho. So, as a student, so dapat excellent tayo beyond school, even wala sa school. We are committed to world-class customer service and quality, no? as we excel for the mutual success. So we ensure that our product and services are on par with the global standards. So as a student also, you must have this characteristic. You must excel, no, in your particular field. So kasi you are planning to become a CPA, Certified Public Accountant. So as a student, you need to study, excel in class. And then honesty and integrity. Okay? Ito, i-mention talaga ito ni Ma'am, during the virtual orientation. We need to be honest in whatever we do, no? Even if it is online. Please be honest with yourself. Do not copy from your classmates. Ayaw pagkopya sa imuhang classmate, no? Especially during examination. So, professionalism. Accountable tayo with all our actions. It's honesty, and we have this integrity, no? Innovation. We always think outside the box as a CPA or as a student, as an accounting student. Dapat ano din natin ito. Dapat we need to innovate, no? We need to innovate ourselves. And then teamwork. Yung teamwork dito, hindi meaning mag-teamwork doon sa mga activities or sa mga examination nga magkinopyahan ay teamwork man na siya, no? No, it talks about ano lang, mga collaboration in new hindi ibig sabihin na you will have this teamwork in your examination, no? Magkinopyahay teamwork na, no, dili na siya nga meaning. So please kasi meron tayong honesty and integrity, no? Ibang teamwork ito. Yung teamwork siguro on the success of the institution or in the new knowledge, new learning, siguro, but not on the answering your exams, answering your quizzes, etc., and your assignment. And of course, we have the 4Gs of the university, gawi. These are your characteristics, your behavior, galing. Ito yung ating, of course, dapat maging magaling sa lahat ng bagay. No? Ayun, that's kailangan mag-excel, no? Gawa, and behavior, gana. So, even if it's an online platform, kasi kuan lang mo, no? Kamo-kamo lang. So, dapat maintain your gana, no? To this online platform. Kasi you will do your own activity. And we have our online code of conduct. So, if you have your student handbook, look on section 7, student discipline, no, in the student handbook. So, kasali na yung cheating doon, no? Kasali na din yung absences doon. Makikita nyo yan, mga student discipline. So, pareha pa rin tayo. Ang required na absences lang talaga is, I think, at least 9 absences, no? So, at least 9 absences lang ang required for the para sa ating subject. So, you will conduct professionally, no? Professional conduct. You comply with the deadlines, personal discipline, no? You submit the performance task, you submit your activity, an assignment, comply with the deadline. So, yung mga deadline natin dito, tagal-tagal pa yung mga deadline natin, no? August 18, August 28. So, wala nang excuse yan, no? Kasi medyo matagal yung deadline. So, do not wait for the deadline to answer your activity. Okay? So, yung iba, doon na mag-answer August 18 na during the deadline. Magkakataon na nasira yung wifi, nagkataon na nasira yung internet, and August 18 ka na nag-answer. So, do not answer during the deadline, no? So, as long as wala pang deadline, submit your activity. So, ito lang yung mga activity natin. Isang assignment, isang research, isang quiz, pero hindi pa yan na-open sa inyo, ha? So, dali na kayo siya, no? Dili kayo siya. Daghan nga mga activity. So, please, do not forget the deadline. What else? Plagiarism is a severe intellectual crime and shall be dealt with accordingly. So, as you answer your research, as you answer your assignment, no? So, make sure you do it in your own, that is your own words. So, if you copy it from other sources, cite those sources and then rephrase or paraphrase the statement. So, hindi yan plagiarism if you cite the source or you paraphrase the kuan and then you cite, of course, no, the author, no, you credit it to the author. Okay, and then itong SIM SDL po natin, yung SDL manual natin, no, your SDL manual which is here in your classroom. Kining asa to, where is it? Here. Okay, do not post this to any social site, ha? Kasi masakpan, no? Masakpan ka, you post it to Coursera. Of course, meron tayong discipline yan, no? Take note that SIM-SDL is the intellectual property of your teachers. Please do not post it to any social site, no? May nasakpan before, gi-interrogate ng ni Sir Amorado, no, yung student. No? So, somebody will call your attention, interrogate ka talaga, no? I hope hindi humantong sa sa tanggal sa UM, no? So sana hindi ganoon, no? So please do not post to any social media site, no? Yung CMSDL ng University of the Mindanao. So this is intellectual property. Ano pa? So you shall independently and honestly take your examination, do your assignment, unless collaboration is required or permitted. Okay? You will not resort to dishonesty to improve the results of your assessment. Okay? So, bawal yan, no? So, especially examination assignment. So, do not resort to dishonesty. Students shall not allow anyone to access their personal LMS account. And students shall not post or share their answers, assignment, examination to others for to further academic fraudulence online. So, bawal yan ha. If ever you will be caught, there would be sanctions imposed to that particular student. So, by enrolling in OBD, this online platform, you agree and abide by all the provisions of the online code of conduct as well as the requirements and protocols in handling this online course. So, yung ano lang talaga natin, be sure do not post the SIM. Yun ha. Kini lang yun, dili yun mag-post ng SIM. You must abide on that. Dili i-post sa other social media. Another thing is be sure to work on your activities before the deadline to avoid yung yung ma'am mag-message na ma'am wala ko ka-answer ma'am please ana to avoid that one. So please answer your activity before the deadline. Konti lang man yung mga activity natin, no? So dili man kay ni siya daghan. Okay. Ano pa? Another is sa pagani ha. May pangakulang pa ba ako? For your laboratory, attendance pala, be sure also to log in the attendance every Tuesday and Friday. Kasi this is part of your recitation. Lagyan natin siya. It's part of your recitation. Wala man ninabutang. Then, meron siyang mga grading, no? Part of your recitation yan. So, please make sure to put your attendance there. Gamay kayo na imong recitation if dili ka mag-attend. Aside from the attendance na recitation, you have also your recitation here in the interactive content. You have your assignment. Given talaga yung assignment is 5%, research is 15%, and quizzes is 10% per late. Ano sa man ako nibutang. Depende lang ha. Kay I think that Monday ko na lang siya i-open ito. As of the moment, ang needed lang ninyo is you need to read your SIM, SDL. No? So we have week 1 to week 3 hanggang August, Tagal pa tayo, August 27, 28. 28 ang ating, 27 or 28 ang ating first examination. And for your laboratory, kailangan ano tayo, sa laboratory, aside from the LMS, aside from the LMS, I require the student to register on Teams. Pero anyway, ibibigay ko yung Teams next week na link, no? Kahit na wala pang laboratory, ipa-team na mo, no? Para ang ano dito sa team is just for me to check your Excel. So, ganito yung Teams natin. Yan siya. Kasi mahirapan ako personally to check the Excel activity of the students using the LMS. So, anyway, bibigay natin yung link nito ng mga lessons, etc. From lesson 1 to 6 kayo for ACC 2 to 4. Okay. Question. Start presenting tayo.